Hi everyone, my name is Lily and today I'm going to be showing you how to achieve this gorgeous eye makeup look. I did my face like before I filmed my eye makeup because it's an eyeshadow tutorial, so you know. Let's have a little chat for a second. So one, I'm really sorry for my voice because I'm sick. I always get sick like a couple days before Christmas break starts, like of course, like always. And two, I am so sorry for the lack of videos lately. I'm pretty sure I didn't post for like 2 or 3 weeks. Like, that is terrible. I'm so sorry. And I just wanted to really thank you guys for being like loyal subscribers. So I know it has been a long time, but I am back up and running, and I am kicking it off with showing you guys this eye makeup tutorial. It is all matte and I really like it, so I hope you guys like it too. And if you want to learn how to do this eye makeup look, just keep on watching. I'm going to be taking the Christmas in Paris by Too Faced palette. It is the most gorgeous palette there ever was to walk the planet. And I'm going to be taking a big old fluffy brush and taking it in the shade Let It Snow, which is just a very matte white shade. And I'm going to be popping that right under my eyebrow just to start a highlight, you know, because I'm planning on making this a pretty matte eye, and then just kind of adding the shimmer under the eye, as you can tell by the thumbnail picture or clips I've showed you before. And I'm also going to just pack this on the eyelid just so we start with a nice base. I find that adding the white first just makes all the other colors pop out more, and also when you have all the other eyeshadows blended on your crease and on your lid, it makes your eyebrow or brow bone highlight just pop a little bit more. Now going in with this Pixie palette, I'm just going to be taking the bronzer shade, which I tend to use a lot in my tutorials, and I'm going to pop that in the crease of my eye. This will just kind of warm up your complexion. I don't know, I find it to be very, I don't know, when all the other colors are packed on it, especially with the look I'm doing today. I've never done, like, I don't think I've ever done like a full matte eyeshadow look. So I feel that this is just going to make everything look a little bit more warm toned rather than cool toned, because in the winter time I tend to go more warm toned, just so, I don't know, because everything else is cold and gloomy, so why not stand out and have a warm. So I'm going to be blending this up actually fairly high onto my crease and trying to make it as vibrant as I can. I tend to find that this Pixie bronzer is not super pigmented, especially when using it as an eyeshadow. So I'm really just trying my hardest to pack it on so you will be able to see it under everything else. And later I might go in with a different bronzer just to overlay it, the one that I'm wearing on my face. Okay, so that's what it looks like now. This bronzer in that palette, I don't use it on my face just because it is very, very orangey, and I tend to not want my face to look like an orange. But anyways, now I'm going to be taking the NYC Smooth Skin Sunny Bronzer. This one I did use on my face, and it is pretty orangey. I don't know how I feel about it. Usually I'll use my Too Faced chocolate bronzer, but today I couldn't find it, so gotta go with this. And I'm just going to deepen up the crease with that, just because this bronzer is a little bit more pigmented than the Pixie one. See the difference? Don't you see? Whoa, look at my highlight though. Oh, girl, that needs to blend a little bit, but it's popping. Now I'm just going to be taking a blending brush and blending this just a little bit. I find it easier to blend every time you add a new color. Just, it makes it easier at the end to blend everything. Okay, so now for the crease, I'm going in with the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette, and then going in with the shade Faint, which is just a nice matte dark brown. And I'm going to be focusing that mainly on like the, like, not blending it up very far, if that makes any sense. Mainly keeping it just in the crease and going no higher than that little crease in your eyelid. And then I'm also going to be taking this down, so like outer V area, kind of like the very outer fourth of my lid, I guess. So far, I'm loving this. And yes, it does need a little bit of blending, but don't fear. That will come in later. Once again, I'm just blending it after every color that I apply. So now I'm going to be going in with the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette. Don't mind my chipped nails, I was just trying to be festive. And I'm going in with the shade Crave, which is a matte black shade. And I'm going to be taking this on the same crease brush. And I'm going to go in on the outer V and then blending it in the same spot where we put the brown. This just makes the look a whole lot darker. And really make sure to pack it on the outer fourth of the lid, like outer V area, because that's where, like on the part of the outer V where it's like your eyelid, that's really where it's going to be showing and where it's going to bring the whole look together. So really make sure you know it's there. So now I'm going to go in with, what am I going in with? An eyeshadow lid brush, and ooh, I almost just messed that up a lot. And I'm going in with the shade Dreams and the Too Faced Christmas in Paris palette. So pack that the heck on there. That is going to be our main lid color, and obviously pack that on the lid. This would be really pretty if the shade was just a tiny bit darker, but you know, we have to work with what we got. I'm gonna go in with the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette and the shade, I think it's called Ivory. Nope. It's called WOS. It's the more white toned matte like cream color, but it's the more white toned one, not the yellow one. And I'm just going to take that on an e.l.f. angled crease brush, or angled eyeshadow brush, not crease brush. I'm gonna pop that right on the inner corner to brighten up the eyes. Anyways, now I'm going to go back in with the shade Dreams by Too Faced in the same palette as before, but just on this little brush. And I'm going to put it underneath my eye, like blending into the lower lash line. I find that when you put like one of the colors from your lid, like on your eye or down below your lash line, just pulls the whole thing together and makes you look a lot more professional. Like, you know what you're doing, yeah? See, it looks a lot more pulled together, you know? Once again, back in this gorgeous palette, I'm going to be taking the shade Honey Pot, which is basically just a shimmery gold, and a tiny, tiny, tiny little brush. Pack that on the brush and putting that right on the inner third. Alright, let's see what's next. I'm gonna go with pretty natural, like no dramatic eyeliner or anything. I'm just gonna do waterline and tightline with a Wet n Wild eyeliner. This eyeliner is so good, and it's like super dark, and it goes on really easily. It was 99 cents. Like, what? Now we have eyes, wow. Before I go to do my mascara, I'm going to be adding a NYX matte liquid lipstick in, don't know what it's called, but it's just like a pretty dark maroon, and I'm going to put that on my lips. These things smell like cake. They're so good. There she is. Okay, now I'm going to be curling my eyelashes and then going in with the Benefit They're Real mascara, and then I will catch up with you when I'm done. Anyways, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, comment something real nice down below, and as always, subscribe. Once again, I really apologize for the lack of videos lately. I am trying to work on that and trying to figure everything out and trying to find my motivation again. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. I hope you guys have a happy holidays or Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever the heck you celebrate. Because I don't think I'll see you guys until then. Because I post on Mondays. Yep, won't see you guys until the day after, December 25th. And so yeah, make sure you guys have a happy holidays, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!